Hello farmers and welcome back to Frechdachs for the last time. Today is the day where we just go on through the winter months, selling everything that we possibly can from our production buildings. And also today we'll be voting on what map to go to next. I'll put the poll up a little bit later on. I just want to get some people mosey on in here. I think we'll also take a quick tour of the maps. And then I'll put the poll up after that. So yeah, in about maybe half hour, 45 minutes, depending on then. Yeah, we'll save this game and go visit the other maps. Probably spend just a little time in each map. And that way people can kind of get a look at the maps themselves. Maybe they don't know what the maps look like. And then I'll put the poll up on the maps and the voting can begin. And we'll leave the vote up until, well, we're done here in Frechdachs. We're going to be going to like February/March time, depending on how much we have to sell. Hello, John, Robert, and Drifter. Welcome. Hope you guys are having a good... Yeah, it's a Friday. So, for those, the working class, the weekend is just about here. So, we are in October, but not much really to do here. I was checking on a few things just to see if I need to do anything, and not really. Most of the animals are taken care of. There are some things I could be doing, like petting Sam. Because Sam will be coming with us, and he's happy about that. But yeah, I think we're going to go right on to November. And yeah, just start selling stuff. My original goal when we decided to leave here at the end of this year was to reach 3 million. We just need 1 million more for that, but I don't think that's going to be a problem. I think we might actually reach 3.5 mil. But I think 4 million might be a stretch. We're going to go ahead and go to bed, and we're going to wake up actually at 9, so that way it's a little bit more daylight. So let's go ahead and snooze. Hello, Skender, and welcome. Hope you're having a good Friday so far. Rise and shine. There's Sam. Yeah, let's go ahead and feed him. Keep him happy. All right, so we will start the day off by go visiting the pigs. And we will sell any pigs that are at extreme value, meaning 2,500. And yes, we do got some. So, yep, sell them. And then scroll on down here and sell them. I did sell the right ones. Yes, I did. All right, and then sell these. Hello, Jaden. Welcome. Hope you're having a good Friday. Looks like we might be out of potatoes at the BGA. But before I start filling that up with potatoes, probably going to top off the pigs with some pig food. So let's go ahead and do that. Sounds like the BGA is still taking slurry. So that has not gone through all the way. Not potatoes, pig food. I'm not going to fill up all the way because I want to make sure I get the trailer back. So I would like to put manure in the BGA, and I may need it for other things as well. Yeah, that should be good. If they take all this, and I mean, this will be enough to get them through the next month. Hello, MV Silence. Welcome. Come on, Trigger. You were there just a second ago. Do they need any bales of straw? Straw seems to be pretty good. Dump that on in. What should we be selling today? So, prices are looking good. Canola oil is one thing. I wonder if sunflower oil is going to be good too. But canola oil needs to be sold. And let's see, what else here? Not silage, but wood beams as well. Prices are going up pretty much everywhere. Not quite where we need to be. But the oil, yes, needs to be sold. Oh, yeah, I didn't see the sunflower oil. That wasn't highlighted in When's the best time to sell sunflower oil? That's a different time than canola oil? Sunflower oil, best time is in March. Canola oil, best time is December. So, different, better times for the oil. Interesting. Let's grab that manure. Yeah, so no farmyard work to do. Or field work, I should say. So it's just pretty much selling today. And like I said, in a little while, we'll be going ahead and visiting the 4 maps. I did pick 4 maps altogether to vote from. And we'll get this into the BGA, then grab some potatoes, get those going on in. Kind of hope that tanker is free because I can still hear like the slurry being dumped into the BGA. How much is left in there? Because I really need that tanker. Oh, not a whole lot. So we'll be able to grab that and get the milk transferred over from the cow barn. Okay, and let's get some more potatoes. And in she goes. Don't know if I want to get a full trailer though, because it takes a while to get through these potatoes, so we'll just start with that today. When I mean today, I mean in the month of November. Alright, we'll leave that there. Alright, let's go start selling some material. I mean, we are selling stuff at the BGA in a way. It's being processed. Hello, Branding Iron. Welcome. Hope you're having a good Friday so far. I didn't see where the canola oil needs to go. Canola oil says Small Farmers Kiosk. Grab the electric truck. Oh yeah, I was going to charge that up. I think there's plenty of battery life in that thing to get through today. How much is the sunflower oil going for? Because if it's not a bad price, maybe I will sell that. 16, 19, no, that's quite a ways off. So yeah, just the canola oil is all I really want. What I may have to do is grab it all. Is that all canola oil I'm still grabbing? Looks like it. See how much more is actually in here. Oh, that's all we got, I think. Was that sunflower oil that spawned? Yes, that's all sunflower oil. So there's the canola oil. And might as well go grab the ice cream, because that's usually a good price. Going to the Small Farmers Kiosk anyways. I didn't take the bread out of the bakery, but that probably needs to happen, because that might be full on bread. It's not going to make any more from the flour. Let's see if that is actually full on bread yet. No, but it's awfully close. So we need to get the bread out of there. Is it November the best time to sell bread? Bread is actually in January. Alright, so I need to get that out of there. So we can go ahead and make some more. Because we got tons of flour being made from the sunflowers that we harvested yesterday. Which I was kind of surprised did not take too long to get those harvested. It took about 2 hours with harvesting with the CR11. And also the class Lexian was over there helping for a little bit. So let me come over to here. And we'll put the cakes on distributing. Not distributing, sorry. On storing. I think if we get a full trailer load, that would be good enough for the bakery to continue on. That's a lot of bread. And it's only the beginning. So I got 120 pallets on here. Now let me go ahead and put that bread back on distributing. And the reason why I'm just doing that is so it won't spawn, even though I already got a set that spawned there, but it'll have to do. Oh, that's a lot of weight. The truck is not liking that. And we're just going to dump this to the side. Alright, so now we go up to the sawmill. While I'm at the sawmill, we're going to be looking at a couple of things. Every month we go up there, we want to see if the apple trees have grown a little bit. And I got to keep my eye on the wood chips in the sawmill. Want to make sure that doesn't get full like I did, I think it was a couple months ago in-game that it happened. And that would stop the production of the wood beams. This road's going to get mighty rough up here. There's our ex-sunflower field to the left. Still our field, but now with nothing planted in it. Oh, and the farmer did finally plant some crops here, so I'll be driving through these today. Watch Farmer Cop's early access of the upcoming Next X pack. Interesting machinery for sure. Harvester leaves 2 swaths. That is interesting, but also not really convenient as far as I'm concerned. I mean, I guess I could hire... Well, oh, our apple trees. The apple trees did grow. But too bad it's November, so we can't really see if we actually get apples on them. We may have to go all the way to March just to see if we do see apples on, but shouldn't be apples on the tree in March either, but they should be like blooming with blossoms, I would think. Let's see, we're down to about 250,000 liters of wood to be processed, so about 3 more months worth. So yeah, this sawmill should have completed all the wood we put into it by the time we finish up here today. Can you harvest peas on the Frechdachs map? Well, of course you can. Peas are a base game crop, so... I mean, if you're asking me if I'm going to, heck no. drop these in here. The wood chips. How are we doing on wood chips here? All right. Yeah, we got room for more wood chips. I don't have to really do it today. If I can wait until best selling time, that's what I would like to do, which is December/January. Did not want those to spawn right there, but that's what happens. If only I could tell the autoloader to load beams up like I'm doing right here for this little section, that'd be great. Right now I'm just trying to grab as most as I can. Trying to make my trips count. That's why I can't move, because more beams spawned in. I would say I think peas are probably the least favorite crop for people to farm in FS25. And it's only because the harvester is just a nuisance to deal with. So, yep, typical 57 pallets. I think I'm going to Raffison with this. Let's see. Probably Raffison. Yes, it is Raffison. No, we're not going to the map after the voting is done today. I mean, we'll be visiting the maps that we're going to be voting on. We'll spend a little time on each map. That way people can see the map, or the maps that we'll be choosing to vote on. And when we finish up here today, wherever the vote is, that is where we'll end up going. But we won't be starting that today. More than likely, we'll be starting the new map on Monday. Alright, so I just gotta make sure there's that one corner I've tipped over twice at every time I bring down the wood beams. I think I've tipped 2 or 3 times, and it's all at the same corner. It's not this corner, but the next corner. Yeah, our electric charge in this truck should be good enough for today. Actually, I think selling the products today might be easier than I think, because most of the stuff we're going to be selling is either going probably to the little market or the small farmer's kiosk, which is right there in our farmyard. Or if not, then it's probably going to Raffison, which is where we're going, which is just right behind our farmyard anyway, so not much to travel. This corner here is the one I tip over at for some reason. Maybe I'm just driving too fast around the corner, which is why you tip over. And maybe it's because I'm getting excited because we're getting close to the sell point. Hello, Eddie, and welcome. Hope you're having a good Friday so far. Yep, the typical $170,000 for wood beams, so I know we're all set there. Now it's just a matter of moving some stuff around the farm, and yeah, we can go on to December. Hello, Jay. Welcome. I don't think it's going to take us long to sell everything today. No, better turn that off. All right, we got to move the honey, the eggs, and the milk from the cow barn. Also got to make sure the cows got food, the animals got food. Then just check on some productions, make sure I don't need to move things around. Hello, Foghorn Leghorn. I think I'm going to kind of miss our public address announcer at the ice cream factory when we move. Grab the eggs. Like the 4 times bigger map fields make production nice. I'll be staying on Frechdachs. Yeah, Frechdachs. I did like the map. I don't know what the updated version looks like at all. I was too far in when it got the update, which required a save game. So I don't know what the updated map. I know they added buildings and such, which would have made it probably that much better. But I do like the way our map, or at least the farmyard and the farm, ended up looking like. That was terrible. Ended up looking like here. Hello, Panther Killer, and welcome. That head was coming over here wondering, are you taking my eggs? Yes, yes, we are taking your eggs. I always use a pallet fork for moving bales and pallets. But on this series, I've been using a bale spike. All right, John. Enjoy your visiting time with your, I think you said your son was showing up, so do enjoy that time together. And if you happen to get back in time, we'll see you then. But if not, enjoy your Friday and your weekend. All right, eggs. That is for the cake. So we can have our cake and eat it too, as they say. All right, let's see. Cows. Pigs got plenty of food. They do got some slurry. Cows need some food. Chickens are good. So let's just jump over to here. All right, let me speed up some time so it'll take the rest of the slurry. There we go. Now we're going to go grab the cow's milk. Get that into the dairy. almost 30,000 liters of milk from our cows. So December and January should be the best selling times for mostly everything. Alright, so the greenhouses, let's see what they need for liquid fertilizer. So about 1,500. I think I'll just get 2,000 liters of it. 2,500 would be too much. Liquid fertilizer. Alright, let's put some water into this, and then once we get these all topped off, we'll go and grab the slurry so we can just keep pushing that through the BGA. Get 100,000 liters of water. That should be enough to fill up everything. Yeah, so I don't think there was nothing I did not do that I wanted to do on this map while we were here. But really, the only thing I started off saying we should be doing is a pig farm, and we done that nice. There's no cross-contamination. This is a self-cleansing tank. I mean, I've only had slurry, then milk, then liquid fertilizer, now water. I don't know what you mean by cross-contamination. That's full. Let's go ahead and empty this out and put some slurry back into it. Getting a lot of slurry from the moo cows. Probably should move the John Deere and the digestate sprayer just because they're kind of in the way. Hello, flat. Try to say fat Clemenza together and got flat. Welcome, fat Clemenza. It's called flavor. That's right. It's like when you get a new barbecue grill or something, or a new oven, like kind of like that, where you gotta season the oven grill before you actually start getting some good stuff out of it. Massey Ferguson is what I need next. Actually, they still have silage in here, but what I need to do is just start this up, actually. And that will be good. Alright, so just like that, that is the month of November taken care of, I do believe. So, just looking at a stock market page, it's really the dark green stuff that's at its prime. The yellow stuff is either on the rise, but is better than average. But we're looking for the dark green color. The pig food, yeah, we're holding on to that to feed our pigs. And actually, I still got 108,000 liters. Sorry, $108,000 worth of wood beams at the mill, but that's okay. We can wait on that. And as I said, the animals are looking good, good, and good. Production buildings. I don't think we're really missing out on anything. Long grain rice. What are we waiting for here? Am I out of long grain rice? We're out of long grain rice, so we can deactivate that. And probably rice cakes, we can deactivate that. And whole wheat bread. Yeah, we can deactivate that. Am I still making whole wheat flour? I don't think so. But that is inactive. I don't have any more wheat, do I? I'm pretty sure I put it all in. Let me just see what I got left in the silo over here. I know I got wood chips. I do have barley, but that's what we're feeding the chickens with. So, yeah, nothing there. I do got canola, but I'm not too concerned about that. All I can do is make oil with it. We're not going to be making too much oil. That production building is kind of on the slow side. So on to December. Yep, we're up 2.5 mil. Visit the pigs. Yep, they're getting a little nervous. They know they're being sold. I don't know what they're being sold for, so we're just selling them. There's 18 pigs, so that's going to be some good cash. Like $120,000 worth of pigs we're selling today in the month of December. Next month, we got even more. Next month, we'll have, we'll be selling 90 pigs next month. A huge amount. Alright, so stock market page. Let's see the dark green colors, but we can see some more colors getting closer and closer. Bread is on the rise and almost there. So, let's see here. It looks like the only thing I'm really selling is the wood beams. I got 2 trips worth of wood beams to do that. So, I need to go ahead and do that. Wood chips I may have to empty on out. So, let's get to the electric Volvo, and let's go sell the wood beams. And of course, we're going to, yes, we are, we're going to Raffison. Hello, Doctyl. Welcome. Hope you're having a good Friday. Guess it would be called chocolate milk. Yeah, if I'm putting milk in with slurry. So after we take care of everything here in December, we'll go ahead and visit the 4 maps that I have chosen from. Basically 4 maps I would not mind playing on. I do have my own favorite that I would like to go to, but I'm not going to say which one it is, because I don't want to influence the vote one way or another. When I started the stream today, there was no mods released yet. But sometimes on Friday, Giants puts them out just a little bit later, if they do put any out. So I got 2 trips to do up here today. When I mean today, I do mean just in the month of December, because we will have more trips to do after this. But the sawmill is going to be getting pretty close, near empty. Hello, Denard, and welcome. Let's see, I got 45 on here. Well, I'm going to have to... Definitely got more. I got more than just the standard 2 loads, so I'll have to load some of these up. It's either load these up now or next time. We have certainly made a lot of wood beams while we've been here on Frechdachs. Someone did leave a comment, and maybe some of you understand it. They left a comment on an older stream and said I should be selling these wood beams to Daggerwind for some reason. So apparently Daggerwind is wanting wood beams for something. Through this poor farmer's field. DLC drops Tuesday. Is going to be expensive equipment. Well, I don't think I'll be using that pack anytime soon because we'll be starting on the new map, so I won't actually have the funds to do anything with the new stuff. Hello, Farmer to Bull. Welcome. Hope you're having a good Friday so far. Trying to build a temple on the Asian map, and it takes a lot of wood. Ah, well, we had a lot of wood. But I've been just making wood beams. If only I could sell the wood beams on the black market. No, we haven't selected the new map yet. When we get done here in December, we're going to save the game, and then we're going to go visit each map, and then we'll put the poll up to start voting on the map. Kind of have ideas for each individual map. Well, somewhat of an idea. So whatever map you guys vote on, I kind of have a rough idea what I want to do. Hello, Sir Well. Welcome. And again, we're not taking anything from this farm to wherever we go to next. I rarely do that. And yet we're going to hit that $3 million mark here when I sell these other wood beams. I think everyone that comes in is saying at the same time, did you choose the map? Did you choose the map? No, we haven't chosen the map. Going to be visiting the maps here very shortly. Hello, Glenn. How you doing today? And no, we have not chosen the map. I do like with the apple trees, they actually got like the protector at the bottom of, I think it looks like protectors at the bottom of the trees. So the wildlife cannot get to it. All these hopefully will fit on here. I don't think I'll have to stack them. Should normally just auto load. Is that everything? Yes, that is everything. Down to about 170 liters. Do I have room for 3 more back here? Yes, we do. Hello, Goofy, and welcome. Yeah, I think after I sell these wood beams, we will go visit the maps, and then, of course, we can get the vote up. And I think that will help me not have to answer have we voted on the map yet? Because the poll will be up at that point. Mostly for insects. Well, I know around here, a lot of the animals will chew on the bark at the bottom of the trees. That's the big thing around, at least here where I am, like rabbits and animals like that love nibbling on the base of the trees. I don't think it's mostly to get to the bark, but it might be to get to some of maybe the water coming out of the bark that the trees pulling up through the ground or something. Hello, Crystal, and welcome. Hope your Friday is going well. The oil. Oh, I know where the oil mill is on Riverbend Springs. It's right by the grain elevator that you got to build. So on Riverbend Springs, if you should, I would assume, know where the grain elevator is that you got to build. It's just south of that. I didn't really travel to the mill, but you probably saw it many times, but we never really went there because it's kind of down its own road. Oh, that didn't get us to 3 mil? So close. Hello, Tim. Welcome. Alright, there is more stuff I gotta do here in December, but I think I'm just gonna go ahead. We'll save the game, and we're gonna go visit the 4 maps. Spend a little time on each. I'll go in fly mode. We'll kind of look around so you get a good feel of what the maps look like. I'll try to go over maybe some of the special areas of the maps, if I can say it like that. And then we'll put the poll up, and then you guys can start voting on what map you would like to see next. So let me go ahead and save this game. I know I just saved, but you know what? Save twice. Yep, so we'll quit to the main menu. Alright, so the first map we are going to visit is Comm lands. So I think I mentioned it last week or earlier in the week that this is definitely going to be one of the maps on my list. This map is pretty much a vacant map, almost like No Man's or Western Wilds, what have you. Oh, we actually even got a dog over here. Hello, Walter. How you doing? I don't think it's Sam. Oh, I can't feed the dog because I don't own anything here. So this is Comm lands. This will be the maps we're visiting right now. This is what's going to be on the vote here. So let me just go into flight mode. If I can spell flight mode, that'd be good. All right, that should be good to go. So I'll show you the map first on the PDA. So like I said, it's kind of like if you know No Man's Land, Western Wilds, it's pretty much that. Although we do get a starting field. Well, there's a field over here to start with. And this is where I guess a starting farm would be. You can see there are plots of land. I think they do vary in prices a little bit. 185, 185. So these same size fields look like the 185, and the smaller ones are like 95,000. I don't believe there's any special crop types on here. There are no productions at all, but that's not a big deal. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get it. Whoops, I was in fly mode. So we'll just jump on up here. So this is like the northeast corner of the map. You can see that one field that is there. Voila. Just remember though, when you see the starting farm, nothing will be there. When we start on whatever map gets voted on, we'll probably start with nothing at the farm. And we'll have to build up like we always do. We do get some roads going around here. So it looks like the traffic comes in right there. I think the store is, and everything is right around here. Yes. Is there sell point? I mean, there's got to be sell points on here. Farmer's market, farmer's market. I don't see all the sell points. They might be all just right here. But I don't see them on the PDA. I don't know what's down here, but we'll have a look here. So again, this is Comm lands. So yeah, it's kind of like no man's land-ish. Fewer trees in no man's land. I don't want to compare it to no man's land, but I think a lot of people know no man's land and played on it. Comm lands was out in FS22, which I did not play on. Looks like there might be just like another starting farm over here. Let's drop out of the sky. So no, this is where the farmer's market is. Okay. Did you play that in 22? No, I have not played in Comm lands. That's why when I saw it come out, I'm like, I know this is a map I wanted to play on and have not gotten to. I don't know if there's collectibles on this map or not. Where do I got to go there? Stats. I don't see where there are collectibles on here. And it does say missions. I think it would be the only mission we would have is in that one field. Actually, let me just see. Contracts. Actually, it says farmland. Oh, that's 43. What's farmland 1? Oh, trees. They want us to cut down some trees. So we do got a big river here, but there's a bridge going across. So basically, if we were to start on this map here, contracts would not really be a thing. So we wouldn't be like contract heavy. So what I would probably have to start with is either doing a lot of grass work and making silage, or just buy a lot of equipment so we can get some fields in on our starting land and just slowly harvest and work our way up. Be a slow process with no contracts, but we can definitely advance on the map and do a whole bunch of interesting things, I'm sure. So as you can see, not really much here, but it's a bare map, and it gives a lot of opportunities to do whatever we would like to do. And yeah, there's the starting farm. But like I said, if we were to start here, probably nothing on the lot. And yeah, we'd have to build up our farm as we go, of course. The only thing I'm not sure of, because this is Grandpa Walter's house. I wonder if I can sell Grandpa Walter's house. I'm going to say no. If I go to construction. No, you can't sell that farmhouse. Yeah, so you can't sell that farmhouse. So maybe what I would do is, since I can't sell that, I would probably not start here. I would start on another plot of land. Kind of leave this here and maybe leave this field over here to do contracts in. I mean, when I say contracts, it'll be just contract. Because it's only one field. And we can build somewhere else. But this is Comm Lands, the first map that I'm showing you. And yeah, this will be on a list to vote on. But yeah, this is Comm Lands, like I said, a pretty barren map. But it gives you an opportunity to do what you want to do. And like I said, I wouldn't be starting here. Since I can't sell the farmhouse, we'll start on a bare plot of land. and work from there. Will I be buying used or new equipment on the new map? I have to wait until you guys vote and pick what map we're going to, and then that's when I'll decide, should I say, rules for what we're going to be doing. So Commlands, map number 1. Next map on the list is going to be Riverview. Riverview, I think, was the first modded map or second modded map that came out on FS25. And yes, I do believe all the maps I'm showing you are available on all platforms. And so here we are at Riverview. Let me get into boy, I can't spell flight today. So Riverview, yes, let's look at the PDA so you can kind of see the map. As you can see, a good number of fields, and yeah, I'm picking maps that, for the most part, they're, you know, different kind of shaped fields. They're not all like square and rectangle, although we'll see one in a moment, actually. So this is Riverview. Not confused with Riverbend Springs, but this is Riverview. So that's what the PDA looks like. Again, no special crops. Of course, we got, well, there would be tons of contracts, but since I just logged in, that's what we got. Plenty available production buildings already on the map to choose from. Piano manufacturers here, if you're interested in that. Your sawmill. I don't think there's anything special for productions on this one. I mean, the piano is a base game production, but it's not on all maps, of course. This does have soybean oil. I don't know if that's a specialty on that, or was soybean oils in the base game. I don't think soybean oil is in the base game. There is soy milk. So yeah, looks like they added some soy productions. Cereal. Yeah, so there is the production buildings. Let's fly it up because it does seem a little foggy here. Let's see, where are we on the PDA? This is a map I was just looking at this morning, trying to find a fourth map. Where the heck am I? I have no idea where I am at. Let's see, I'm at field 4142. Oh, we're right here. Right dead center. So I'll leave the mini-map up for my help and yours. So you can see not really a flat map. There is some forest here. There's a cow barn over here. Very high terrain. I don't know how you get to those trees, but good luck getting up there. Looks like a BGA with a shed over here and silage. Got some more sheds over here, and looks like a cow pasture you can get yourself. Got a field over here, so yeah, there's terrain around here. You kind of feel like you're going to be in your own world when you get to some fields. And like I said, kind of, you know, some oddly shaped fields. There is a little bit of an island here. I think there's a sell point here as well. I see some blue, purple markers, so it must be a sell point on the island, which is kind of cool. So you got yourself some fields over here. Got yourself a church. Oh, yeah, is there... Because, I mean, I think collectibles are going to be kind of important. There's 25 collectibles on the map. So I'm not sure what kind of collectibles they are, but that would help us along. So you can see they are decent-sized fields. I do believe this is like a UK-based map, I think. Yeah, traffic is driving on the left-hand side, so I'm going to say it's a UK map. We do got some high terrain. We actually got a bridge going over from one forest to another. I think cutting down trees in this map will be a little bit more of a challenge. And you can see we're down here at the coastline. A lot of sheds down here, so this could be like a starting farm for you. Again, this map is called Riverview. Barge down here. We can sell a whole bunch of your products, I'm sure. Yeah, you can see there's a lot of trees on here, but the terrain is not very favorable of just coming in here and logging quick and easy. Probably want to use a yarder to get most of this stuff out. Let's see, what else we got here? So you can see the fields are decent sizes. And yeah, I think we've gone pretty much around the map, right? Yeah, we've kind of looked around it. So yeah, this is Riverview. I mean, how would you even get up here? I guess there is kind of a... Is there a road going up through there? That's like a snow runner type road. Like, hey, there's a road going up here. Get the trees up here if you want. Yeah, so of course we can do contracts here to help us out. And there are collectibles to get us started as well. There is a building up here. Interesting. Very interesting. But this is Riverview. So this is map number 2 that we looked at. First one was Comm lands. This was Riverview. Let's go ahead and we'll go look at the 3rd map on the list. Let's see, where am I here? Comm lands, Riverview. Alright, so now we're going to go see the memory. Again, most of these maps, I think all 4 of these maps I'm showing you are available on all platforms. Alright, hopefully I can type flight to... I cannot type. I'm fat fingering everything. Alright, let's look at the PDA first and foremost. So let me scroll on out. Once again, you can see a good number of fields here. Got a lot of forest down here. But you can see the fields all, you know, kind of oddly shaped. Nothing too square about it. I don't think there's any special crops on this one. No. But interesting enough, there is olives and grapes already on the map. Let's see here. Are there collectibles on this one? Let's see. I don't see any collectibles on this map. And we do have production buildings on here. I don't own any. But there are a good number of productions. And yes, this map here, I was looking at earlier in the week, so I know a little bit more about it. There are some specialty kind of things on here. We do have a pear plantation. Sawmill. Old grain, which does the normal stuff. I think there was something... No, nothing in that dairy. There's a cherry production. In the bakery, we can make apple pie. You can make cheesecake, and you can also make chocolate cake as well. There is an apple orchard. There is a juice factory for grape juice, raisins, apple juice, and cherry juice. Sugar mill, I don't think nothing there. Spinnery. I think all the other productions are... this does have tomato soup. I don't know if that's a base production or not. Because I haven't done the soup too much in 25. I think everything else is base game stuff. So there you have that. Yeah, let's go ahead and have a look at the map. We're starting up here in kind of like the northwest corner. And yes, there is kind of a nice little waterfall that we start off at. Let's see, is there anything further? Well, let's go around the map counterclockwise. But you can see here, there's some hilly terrain here and there, so it's not a flat map. Got some sheds, and I think that's the starting farm right there. But once again, you know, if I were to start here, none of the starting farm stuff would be there. I could start there, or we could start somewhere else. All depends. There is a river kind of going through the center of the map a little bit. So we got places to get water. You can see the forest area, a little bit easier to get into there compared to what we just saw on Riverview. Got kind of like a village in the center of town. Looks like we got a little water flowing out of the barge at the river. Yeah, that river does cut through rather deep. It's not easy access to the river at all locations if you're just trying to get water that way. Let's see, anything else here? We got like a horse stable already down here. We do have this ship over here, which was kind of interesting. I think this is a little bit of the pirate ship that you build on Riverbend Springs. Not fully built, but it's actually in a pond. I guess I would call this a pond. Don't think it might be big enough to be considered a lake, but whatever. Hello, Anita, and welcome. No, let's fly up a little bit more. That's the edge of the map here. So yeah, I'm not sure where I would start in any of these maps really going off forward. I'm just really letting you guys see the maps so you get a better idea in case you have not seen them yourself. And then once you guys do vote on what map we'll start on, I'll have a better look at the map and figure things out before we start on it. I think this is considered a European map. I think it's under European maps on the mod hub. As we fly around here, you can kind of see some pretty decent sized fields, of course. There's another pond up here. And I think we're at the edge of the map, which we are. So, a couple of things. I wouldn't say they're very small fields. For a base game map, the fields are your standard size. But over here, we'll drop on down. So over here, we got ourselves the... This would be the cherry orchard. I don't know what it says the trees are. It says it's American elm. But the recipes, if you're kind of wondering about these orchards, pretty much they require manure and water. I don't know if they work like the greenhouses do. Can you come up here, just give them water, and maybe you'll get like half the production to start off with. But yeah, if we were to be here and we want to do these kind of productions, it's going to need some manure in one way, shape, or form. So probably some cows, probably not pigs because we just really did pigs. And then of course we got our pear production. And then over here we got our apple production. Not really true apple, pear, and cherry trees. I think they're all American elms. But it just looks good to see the orchards themselves. And like I said, there is actual olives and grapes already on the map. So if this is a map you want to give some of that a go, you could. I mean, you could do it on any map, actually. But at least they start you off with some of those type of fruits on the map. And we're kind of right back to what we started off here at the little bit of a waterfall. And like I said, I do believe this would be your starting farm right here. So yeah, just go through the center of the map. And of course, for this one, some reason, yeah, we got kind of got like another center monument, if you will. What the heck is this down here? An outhouse, as one would need. So yeah, this is called The Memory, and that's the PDA once again. So a lot of forest area. And I don't think these fields are that small. I mean, 3 hectares. I mean, it's kind of like the base game map. But I mean, if you're playing on the 4x map, all the fields are going to look small because that's what happens when you play on a map double the size. Yeah, so this is the third map we're looking at right now. This is the Memory. So we looked at the Comm lands first. Then we looked at Riverview, and this is The Memory. So keep that in your memory. All right, now we'll go to the fourth map. Let's see, where's the fourth map? Now we're going to Palanki, which is a map that came out yesterday. I do believe all these maps were in FS22 as well. Now, this, for some reason, every time I spawn in here looking at this, for some reason this layout looks very familiar, and I don't know why. But anyways, let's go ahead and look at the PDA. Now, this map here, yeah, is more of, as you can see, rectangular type fields, long fields, but they're not, at least they're not all square for the most part. So, I mean, like field like that size, that is 5 hectares. So it looks kind of narrow, may look kind of small, but it's a 5 hectare size field. But there is your PDA of the map. And again, we do have another one with a river going through it. We'll see here if we got a lot of trees. Stats-wise, there are 50 collectibles on this map. Again, I don't know how much the collectibles are, but, you know, when we start our series, of course, we're pretty much going to have no money, so collectibles could be very helpful to us. There are, of course, contracts on the map. No production buildings at all that we can purchase on the map. So, but I mean, of course, we know we can build quite a few if we want to. All right, let's go ahead and let's see. Where am I starting off at? Oh, wait, where am I? We're at 40, 41. Oh, we're right here. Kind of in the northwestern part of the map. All right. Let's fly up and we'll go to the northwest corner and work our way around. All right, so we're kind of at the edge of the map here. There we go. So again, it's not, as you can see, it's not really a flat map. You can see the terrain has undulations going throughout the map. Hello, Miles. How you doing? So yeah, most of the fields are rectangular, as we can see, but we can always merge them together. But a lot of good starting fields. Probably, I would say they must be pretty cheap. Let's look at prices of these fields here. 35,000, 35,000. So you can buy a lot of fields probably pretty quick, even on hard economy. Doing some contracts, you should be able to buy some fields and get going. So yeah, we do got like a little bit of a forest area there. So you got some trees you could cut down if you want to get to forestry right away and run a sawmill. And oh, we're already at the edge of the map. So yeah, not too many buildings on this map here either. But at least with not being a complete flat-ish type of map, it'll be a little bit easier to identify where you are, unlike Frechdachs, where after a while some intersections all look the same. We do have like a village down here. It looks like we do got some sell points. Looks like those buildings are off the map. These are the ones that are on the map. Do got a small BGA down here. Again, I don't know where my starting farm would be on any of these maps or how we're going to do. I just chose the maps because they're not flat. And they do have some distinctions to each individual map. And this map does seem a little bit smaller than the others, but that's fine. Because it's not like I'm going to buy the entire map anyways. And I do believe this is a European map as well. So if you're looking at it on the Mod Hub, which all these maps are on the Mod Hub, by the way. Oh, wait. What did I just go by over here? Alright, must be like a grain selling station, so on and so forth. And yeah, now let's go down the center of the map. This is the Palanki map, which came out yesterday. So not that much to see here, but at least you get an idea of what the map looks like and what we could be playing on if you vote for this and it wins the vote. So this is the fourth map. We are voting. These are the four maps we'll be voting on here once we get back on Frechdachs. I'll get the vote started. So now you've seen the four maps. If you got any questions once we get back, you know, and before you start to vote, feel free to ask. Once again, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do on each individual map. I'll figure that out. I don't want to think too hard about a map and say, oh, this is what I want to do, and pull the time and effort into it. If the map doesn't win, then I just rather go ahead and wait to see what map wins. And then I have ideas of what I want to do, but I guess it all depends on the map, and then I got to pick my starting location, so on and so forth. But this is Palanki, the 4th map in our list. So, yeah, not really much to go over here. Like I said, no productions on the map. There are contracts, of course. And, yeah, did I say, was there collectibles? Oh, yeah, 50 collectibles on this one. So there you go. There is the tour, quick tour of our 4 maps. So let's get back on Frechdachs, and I will start up the vote. Where am I here? Frechdachs, right here. All right, so while this is loading up, let me go ahead. I'm going to start a poll. While that's loading up, so... All right, here. This one's going to... Oops, sorry, hit the microphone. I hate trying to type over a steering wheel. All right, and then this one's going to be that one there, and then the last one. All right, let's see here. All right, vote is now active. All right, we're back on Frechdachs. Don't vote for Frechdachs. Let me get here so I can see how the voting is going. All right, and the vote will stay up until the end of the stream. So yeah, make your voice heard in voting. Like again, you got the Comm lands, which was the first. I put the voting and the number and the order of the maps that we visited. So Comm lands was first, Riverview was second, the Memory was third, and Palanki was the last map we were just at. Why do I always start fresh and not with the starting farms? Because I like to make up my own. So, I mean, I think being a content creator, if I were to start with the starting equipment like everyone else would, you're kind of, I don't want to say you're used to it because you might be playing on it. So I'd like to just kind of build my own farm because the layout's going to be just different. So that's why I think it makes maybe my farms more unique because I make them my own. All right, so Sam will be coming with us, as I mentioned. He'll be at the starting farm or starting farm plot, wherever we go. All right, so I need, let's see, what did I do here? I sold the wood beams. We sold that. I think I sold everything this month in the morning that I want to, but I got to go ahead and get the honey. Actually, you know what? The honey, no sense of putting that into the bakery anymore because I'm out of long grain rice. So the honey should just go into the ice cream factory, I guess. But don't vote on my Comm lands for me. Took a wild guess. I'm not going to say what map I would like to go on to next. But you should vote for the map that you want to see us go on. Not try to pick what map you think I want. That's why I said I don't want to say what map I want to pick, so I don't want to influence the vote one way or another. Now we get the eggs. That goes into the bakery. Oh, come on. Eggs. You were on there. Yeah, so if you do have questions about the map, or any of the maps, feel free to ask, and I'll try to answer as best as I can. Hopefully these eggs don't slide off. And again, once the map is voted on by the end of the stream, I'll be thinking about. Well, I'll go to that map later on after the stream. Give it a really good look over and start to put my thinking cap on of the choices I thought about doing and seeing how I can make it work on each individual map. Okay, the eggs are in the bakery. I think I need to go grab... I probably need to go grab the wood chips out of the sawmill, because I think the wood chips are going to be sold in December. Just say January. Wood beams we sold. Rice cakes price is going up. Lettuce is in February. Flour. Got a lot of flour left, but that's making bread. Cereal's not until March. Okay. All right. Dagger went and played on Comm lands in 22. I didn't think that would be like his type of map. How much milk do you ladies make in a month? Almost 8,000 liters a month. That's pretty good. And a lot of these cows are not milking cows yet. Oh, let's cut right across my cornfield. Didn't catch upon the Riverview map. Others were pretty clear how to progress. This one was kind of a mystery. Oops, where am I going? I don't want to give out also the ideas I have in mind, because I don't want that to influence the vote either. Basically, I'm just showing off the map so you can understand of what you can look forward to seeing for another month. kind of interesting how you know, when I got those 4 maps all together just before the stream, thinking, all right, these are the 4 maps, and I started thinking, I wonder how the vote's going to go. Now I'm seeing how the vote's going. It's kind of interesting how I would rank them and how I'm seeing how the vote's going. Which you could vote on too. Well, that's giving like 50% of the maps to vote on. So, like I said, put some thought into it. The vote's going to stay up until we get to the month of March here. Was the memory the one with the apples and cherries? Yeah, the memory map, that's the one with the orchards. And also the olives and grapes are already on it. Hello, Bo saying welcome. Keep this BGA running. So as you can see, we are at the $3 million mark. Now it's just a matter of how close can we get to 4 million? I think it's going to be rather close, honestly. I am out of potatoes, so before I fill up with potatoes again, the pigs, they need about 40,000 liters of pig food. Don't worry, if I run out of pig food here, we got a couple 100,000 liters of pig food in our silo at the farmyard. Be a lot of work looking after the grapes and olives like it was in Tuscany. I mean, yeah, we know there will be a lot of work, but sometimes it's not about the work or the money we make. It's just about doing different things now and then. Alright, manure needs to go into the BGA, and then we're going to go up to the sawmill and grab the wood chips. Actually, you know what? Is this out of potatoes? I can put the potatoes in the BGA if it needs some. At least I'll be processing them as I'm doing other things. Potatoes. No, still got potatoes in it. And so far we got 39 votes. Like I said, if you did miss, we went through the 4 maps just a little while ago, so if you're just tuning in, or you were here and happened to go away for a bit and just came back, we just went and visited the 4 maps that we're voting on. So if you do got questions and you want to ask before you vote, feel free to ask. I mean, a quick overview of the 4 maps. Comm Lands is kind of a empty map where you kind of gotta, buy land and build your own farm. It's mostly just open area. None of the maps are flat. They all have terrain on them. Riverview is a UK-based map. Trying to think of what I would consider be like a special thing on that map that would make it stand out. But yeah, some decent sized fields on that one. The memory, kind of like Riverview in some sense, but does have some added features like 3 orchards for apples, pears, and cherries. And Palanki is a map that came out in the Mod Hub yesterday. Kind of like really smaller fields that you have the opportunity to merge into bigger field, or merge all into a bigger field if you want to. Oh wait, this is not where I need to go. I'm here for wood chips. And yes, these are our apple trees. Apple trees have hit the first growth stage. I don't think they'll hit a second growth stage, though. But I will at least go to the month of March so I can see what the trees look like in the springtime. Almost full of wood chips. I think I'll fast forward to the end of the month before the sun goes down. And we'll check on the pricing, see if I want to sell things now or just... I don't want to be selling in the dark. So it won't be the peak times probably for some of the items. All right, 4 o'clock in December. That's probably as far as I want to go with that. There was a great demand at the Sawmill. That could be for wood chips. But does not look like it is. Let's see here. Flour is a good price, but the flour is being made into bread still. And the bread price looks like we have reached a good price on that. Although I think bread I can sell at the small farmer's kiosk. Can I not? The price of the small farmer's kiosk is actually going down. So maybe I should go sell that. Looks like the UK map is winning. Those bushes and fences are annoying, though. Well, I mean, it's what you guys are voting for, and you're the ones picking out the map, so... Like I said, all those 4 maps, I have no problem playing on any of them. I didn't want to pick any map. It's like, oh, I don't want to play on that one and put it in the voting. Because if I'm not going to have fun on it, it's not going to be fun to watch. Careful on the memories. On 22, some gates wouldn't open. But that was on FS22. Oh, now you're saying FS25. I think that map had an update. I think when I looked at the map last night, it showed it had an update, so I'm not sure. We'll worry about that at a different time. Let's go sell our bread at the farmer's, small farmer's kiosk. Even though it's not the best price currently, we will get a 20% bonus. Let me just double check on that price. Small farmers kiosk is $19.96. That price is going up, but yeah, with the 20% bonus, I still think that's be the best place to sell. I think there might be a pallet of cakes in here, but that's fine. As the boats slowly roll on in. Yeah, not quite the way I thought the voting would be right now, but interesting. Yeah, I didn't think my... I'm still not giving it away because it's still got a ways to go, but... The map, I think, I would like to play on out of the 4. Like I said, I would like to play on all of them, but the one I would pick... I just had a feeling that it probably would not win. No! My bread! Well, that's just the bread we're selling. We're up to 3.3 mil. Robert, it's not that hard, at least on PC, to hide the fences and such. We got mods for that. I think I did that on... I think I showcased that mod a little bit on Cylindra. The Hide Objects mod. Let's see. Go back up to bread. So if you're not looking at the poll itself, we're approaching near almost 50 votes. And currently Riverview is leading by a little bit at 42%, followed by the memory at 38%. Comm lands is at 12%, and Palanki is at 8%. And basically, at 50 votes, every vote could swing a percentage by 2%. So, yeah, if your map is, well, I mean, if you haven't voted, you should be voting. Yeah, I know you're on console, Robert. But I was just letting you know that, like, if gates don't open or whatever, we do have the hide object mod in FS25, and also might be able to sell the fences on the map too if it comes to that. Alright, so there is the bread sold. Cake. Why? What am I out of on cake? I got eggs, I got flour. Am I out of sugar? Oh, we're out of sugar. Let's get some sugar put into the bakery. Will you tell us your choice when the vote is over? Probably. Wait, is that bread there? I got some bread there. We can sell that with the telehandler. Oh, wait, that's a that's a drop-off point. That's right. That's a pickup point. That's not going to work. Uh-oh, now I'm stuck in the bakery. There we go. So I'll leave the bread on spawning because if anything shows up, we'll just sell it as we move forward. So we're pretty much at almost 3.5 mil, so it looks like 4 million should be able to reach. So the cake's back on. Yes, the cakes are back on. Am I still making corn tortillas? Corn flour. Yes, I'm still making corn tortillas. Okay, how are we doing here? Got room for everything else. Ice cream factory. Could use some eggs, actually. So I think I do got some eggs left over. I wonder if the the bale spikes are big enough. Nope. Come on, get off there. You sort of feel bad voting because the fact we might take away the map he would want to play feels guilty. Like I said, all the maps I put on there, I'm going to have no problem playing on. I'm going to enjoy it no matter what map I go to. I didn't pick, believe me, if let's just say one of the maps on there, I did not just pick a fourth map just to get 4 maps on there. If I only found 3 I wanted to play on, we'd be voting just on the 3. So I have no problem playing on any of those maps whatsoever. I don't feel like that pallet is really on the bale spike. And no, it was not. Now it is, because the eggs are showing up in the bottom right hand corner. Alright, let's see. Got to refresh my memory. Pigs got food. Let's see. Cows. Oh, I got to reactivate because we left the map. That's not going to automatically feed them. Squeeze through there. Oh, I'm out of silage anyways. Let's go get some more silage for the cows. I think we'll move on to January here because I don't want to be waiting for the best price and we're selling at stuff in the middle of the night. Don't want to be doing that. So far, 52 votes are in. And it's getting to be neck and neck with Riverview and the Memory. Comm Lands is falling behind in third, and Palanki is kind of right there with Comm Lands. But again, with only 52 votes in, your vote could swing your map by 2%. Doing an awesome job with your content. Really enjoy watching your videos. Well, thank you very much, Hal. I'm glad you do enjoy them, and thank you for showing up today and being here. Spending your Friday watching me wrap up our farm here on Frechdachs, where we're a multi-millionaire. We've already hit, well, we'll just say 3.5 mil is what we hit. And looks like we'll be hitting 4 million not too long from now. As the lights start popping on everywhere. When the lights start coming on at your farm, that's an indication of time to hit the snooze button. That's the other thing, like I said, I was looking at on the maps. I was looking at maps that were on all platforms. I know a lot of people like to play along and build up their farm as they watch me build up my farm. All right, let me just double check on our stock market page. So bread, we're still going to be making bread because we got a lot of flour. Let's see. Ice cream, but that is always good. Corn flour, I don't want to sell that because that's being made into corn tortillas, which should be good in the morning. Flour, we're making that into bread. And let's see here. Yeah, we got a lot of good prices in January. So I think we just go to January. The prices may peak overnight. But that's what we're going to do, I guess. Because I don't want to be selling, like I said, in the dark. Hey, shut myself out. Sleep until 9. With the lizard silos, so I'm using the Omatana silos like you have. Which is better one? The one that's no share or the other? Well, I mean, it all depends on what you're doing on your map. I mean, if you want stuff to be taken out of your silo by production buildings if they're nearby, then you get the normal silo, but if you don't want it to take the product out, then you gotta get the silo with no extensions. Yeah, let's start with the pigs. We sold a lot of pigs yesterday, but we're already back up to another full pen. But today, we got a lot of pigs to sell. We got 90 pigs to sell. So at $73,000 per pack of 30, we're going to get $210,000 from selling pigs today. So pigs do seem like they are worth it. Not bad to have around the farm, if you ask me. Well, there's $3.25 million in the bank account. All right, so got a lot of stuff to sell. Cakes, yeah, cakes. We'll sell the cakes. What else is a big number slapping me in the face? Rice cakes. So cakes, rice cakes. Whole wheat bread. All right. So pretty much everything at the bakery. So cakes, we'll put that on storing. Rice cakes, we'll put that on storing. It's rice cakes, right? Rice cakes, yes. And whole wheat bread on storing. All right, where's my... There we go. There's my electric truck. Welcome back, John. And yes, we did the tours. Rubber Duck, yes, we did the tour of the 4 maps a little while ago. But if anyone's got any questions, feel free to ask about in the poll you can see the 4 maps: Comm, Lands, Riverview, The Memory, and Palanki. Alright, so I'm going to drive through the farmer's kiosk first, only because anything that does sell there, we get a 20% bonus. So if it's a good time to sell elsewhere, I'm pretty sure the farmer's kiosk will give us a better price. Boy, that snow is coming down hard. I don't mind snowing like this, but it definitely does affect the video sometimes because of the bit rate. So hopefully it's not pixelating too bad. Well, almost at 4 million, but I'm pretty sure we're going to be there after I sell this stuff. Well, we're at 4.2 million. All right. Can we get to 5 million, I guess? Yeah, I think we spent about 20 minutes, 30 minutes overall looking at all the maps. The 4 maps. They are all on Mod Hub, so if you just want to see some screenshots, you can see some pictures there. Somehow I picked up some sugar, but that's fine. Yeah, so this is why after last winter and how much money I brought in, that's when I was like, yeah, it's I'm going to need to get out of here just because money-wise, it's going to get ridiculous. Which is not, you know, it's not a bad thing. But for me personally, when I get that much money, it kind of takes the fun out of it, of trying to work hard on your farm to earn the money to buy things that you want or need. And there's really nothing else for me to buy other than just buy more machinery to keep up with the amount of farmland we'll have. Okay, there's 4.5 mil. Let me get these 2 pallets over here that fell down. And yeah, we've already bought the biggest field on the map. So it's not like we'll buy the biggest field and farm that. We've done that. Alright, so got most of that sold. Where do these wood chips need to go? Wood chips need to go to the sawmill. Well, that's kind of a ways off. Is the price at Rafferson just as good? Sawmill is 556, Rafferson's 551. Oh, I can take them to the little market? Well, we'll go to Rafferson because the price is good. It's a little bit better, and it's not that far from where we're at. But again, yes, we are voting on what map to go to next. This is our last day here on Frechdachs. We're just selling stuff all the way to March. If you missed the map tours, Comm Lands is kind of a no man's land, western wild, kind of just an open map. It does have a starting farm with 1 field. There's only 1 field on the map. Not a whole lot of trees, so it's pretty much grow your farm and expand and create the map as you'd like to see it. Riverview is a UK-based map. A lot of hilly terrain, narrow passageways as one would expect on a UK map, with shrubberies and trees and such. The memory is also a UK map. a little bit more open than Riverview. It does have 3 productions on it that are unique to it. It does have an apple, pear, and cherry orchard, along with some special products you can make in like the bakery and things like that. And Palanki is, I believe, a Polish map. So yeah, another European map with a lot of small fields that you can merge into a bigger field as you go along. But yeah, you can see the PDAs, I'm pretty sure, on the Mod Hub and all 4 maps. And right now, Riverview is leading the vote with the memory not too far behind. And Commlands and Palanki are kind of bringing up the rear a little bit. But the voting is still early, so the vote will stay active until the end of the stream. And then maybe after the vote is won, we'll go back to the map that wins the vote, so you can just see where we'll be starting on. Got another trailer load of wood chips in the silo. I may not get to sell everything that we own for products. We're going to sell the majority of what we have here. Where is... Oh, wood chips right there. Check the stock market page again, just to see, because I'm pretty sure I must have missed something that I should be selling this month. Oh, I haven't got to the wood beams yet. The wood chips we are selling. I'm looking for big numbers here. Pig food, we're holding on to that. Lettuce, flour, we're holding on to. Corn tortillas, yes, I need to be selling that. Cereal, not yet. So just the corn tortillas. That is in here. There, those should be spawning, so we'll sell those. After we sell the corn tortillas, just got to go around and check on the animals and make sure our productions still can make what they can be making. But we're getting through the months rather quickly, but it's nice not to have to travel too far. Actually, if I just go this way, it should be right in the trigger. There we go. Now, let me just look here for 1 second and fingers crossed. I'm just checking the mod hub on Giants, and yeah, it looks like no mods are going to get released today, which I'm kind of relieved on, because that would have really sucked if I saw a map I was looking forward to. I mean, there are some other maps that are getting ready to come out. I know they're in testing, but we can always move on to them at a later time. I am kind of interested. I just want to check on this one here. When did we start on this map? No, that's the one we're doing now. Hang on a second. What, trying to see what day we started this. Let's see. That episode got released on the 29th, so we've been here for about a little over a month on this map. Yes, we've been here for about a month. Hello, Midwest. How you doing? Kind of really blew by my $3 million hope about a few days ago where I said, yep, the series is coming to an end. Let's see if we get to 3 million. Then I could see how good it was doing. I'm like, geez, I wonder if we can hit 4. And now I think, I don't know, 5.5 million? Is 5.5 million going to be a thing? Oh yeah, we might actually get to 5.5 mil by the time we get out of here. Alright, corn tortillas is what we're grabbing next. I know these sell pretty darn good. I didn't really get the total of how much we were going to get on the stock market page. I was just looking for the dark green colored numbers, which means it's the best time to sell. That one pallet does not want to load. I ended up in a beehive. Ah, get me out of the beehive. What if I put it over here with this stack? I wonder if it'll load it then. I wonder why sometimes there's always like a pallet that just does not want to load. I load the pallet that time. Well, there's 221,000. Canola and sunflower oil. Canola oil, 17. I mean, the price is not bad. Sunflower oil, the price is going up, but I think we'll wait on that stuff. And yeah, we still got a lot of stuff in the sawmill. How much more product do we have in the sawmill? Sawmill is... Oh, took a second to pop up. We got 90,000 liters left in the sawmill. So I think I'm just going to let that run through. The trailer leaves a gap in it like that because the autoloader knows it can't fit a certain amount of pallets in that section. So it's just spaced that way. Thank you, ladies, for the milk. Drop that in there, and probably grab the slurry from the pigs for the BGA. So yeah, 5 mil, not going to be a problem. 5.5 mil is kind of the new target. Target just keeps getting moved. And we'll grab the grain trailer because I can probably put potatoes into the BGA. But, I mean, that's a majority of our stuff sold. But that bakery is still going to be pushing out the other material that we've been selling. And we'll just sell it as the months go. It won't be at the best price, but we're not going to be here for another season, so we'll sell it. Oh, wait. I'm kind of going kind of fast through the months here. Did I check the pigs this month, or was that last month? Chickens are good for another month, but they need to be fed. The cows are good. They do need some straw. We'll grab the manure first, or did I already do that this month? No, it looks like I did not. So far, 66 votes have been casted. Getting very close to the top two, which seem to be Riverview and the Memory. Oh, that's right, I'm like, that should be on. But no, I did leave the map for the map tours. Let's get these potatoes into the BGA. What maps are you looking forward to? Any maps? I mean, are maps that haven't come out yet? Or are you talking about the maps we're voting on? If you're talking about the maps we're voting on, I'm not going to reveal the one that I would have voted for. But all 4 maps that are up there, as I said, are maps I would not mind playing on. See, I need to be telehandler so I can put straw into the cow barn. Just see, where did I park my telehandler? Should not have no honey because the bees are not active during December, January, February, so yeah, no honey. Well, after the straw, I can't remember if I moved the eggs this month. It looks like we're going to have just about the right amount of straw to finish out the series with. Of course, I never put straw in the cow barn, which would have got us some manure as well. And I think that also giving them straw increases their milk production a little bit. Well, I've seen some maps people are working on the Giants Discord channel for creators and modders, but I don't know the name of the map, so I don't think they have names for the maps just yet that they're working on. There was a map I saw, I think it's called like Angelica's Forest or something like that. Angelica's Forest map or something like that. Kind of an interesting looking map. And the reason why I remember the name of that one is I think the modder named it after, I want to say his sister that passed away last year in a car accident, I think is what he said. But the map looks really good. Any map you go to, that's the one you're going to start to. Well, you can kind of look at the pole and see where it's going. But there's no clear-cut favorite as of yet. Yeah, so I didn't sell the wood beams this month, but that's fine. I'm going to wait until next month where I think it'll have gone through all the woods. Yeah, so I think I just got to double check on my animals, make sure they're fed, because them going starving and their health going down, that would kind of ruin it. Sleep till 9. Yep, we're good. Yeah, but I just know one of the maps are, I think it's coming out kind of soon. I think it's called like Angelica's Forest or whatever. It's not really a forest map. It has a decent amount of forest on it. It's got some pretty good fields to do and everything, but I've seen pictures and it looks pretty darn good. Alright, so we'll go visit the pigs. And even though we sold almost 100 pigs last month, the pig pen's full. We are full of pigs again. Until I sell some. Oh, no, hey, escape. There we go. Sell them all together. Yeah, at least this time, when we're moving, I'm able to let you guys vote on which map to go to. Before, when I left Riverbend to come here, you know, back in late January, there wasn't that many maps to choose from. So I think I had like 2 or 3 maps. I was like, yeah, I can play in each one. So wasn't really much of a vote to do. But at least this time we got more maps to choose from. I made a lot of bread overnight. And why did you not load? Well, you can stay there until next time, Mr. Bread Loaf. Just gonna grab everything that I can because, yep, we're almost at the end. I think lettuce is a good time to sell that, right? Lettuce, February. Yep, February is the best time to sell lettuce. Let's go pick that up. Don't like maps that has a lot of mods they have to download too. I think 3 of the maps that we're voting on require some type of mod to be downloaded with it. Don't like forestry maps on console. Yeah, because you don't. Yeah, forestry is a little harder on console because you don't have a lot of the good. Well, I say good options, depending on how you like to play the game, right? Yep, that's all the lettuce out of there. There's no weight on the front tires. I can't turn. Come on. I got the wheel turned. It just does not want to turn. All right, load these up. Don't know why the camera keeps clouding like that, but that's not necessary. Maybe if I view it from this way, it won't do it. I think I'm going to go sell this before I come back and get the strawberries. Yeah, a lot of maps are, you know, in testing. Still being made, so those will be ones that we can look at next time. Yeah, so 5.5 mil. We're going to reach that because I haven't looked at the wood beams, but we didn't sell them last month, and we got some more that were made overnight, of course. So. Yeah, we're going to hit 5.5 million. And the strawberries, just going to go ahead and sell these. No sense of putting them in production buildings, because I think as far as my productions I've gone, I've pretty much sold them all. I mean, the bakery's still making stuff. Giants was pretty busy this week, though, with mods. Got a lot of mods this week. Alright, off we go to the sawmill. And yeah, we're going to load up the trailer as best we can, because I probably got 2 full trips to make. Can't really tell what the farmer planted here. But I'm going to guess either wheat or barley. How bad is this road now? No, this road's not that bad currently. So yeah, this sawmill has performed really well. I don't mind it that it's a big footprint. But it goes through the wood very quickly, which is good. Alright, let's load 12 more. But again, overall, like I said, this farm was mainly to raise pigs. And we can definitely see how much money they're bringing us in now. That the pig barn is really chugging along. And at 700 pigs, we're not feeding them that often. I mean, yeah, you're going to need some decent-sized field, and I would recommend really the pig food mixer just to make it easier to feed them. But as we saw early on, corn and wheat alone did get their health up to 100%. I assume Raffison. Yeah, wood beams I can see. Raffison right through the screen there. Raffison. Surprise, surprise. You took the roundabout a bit quick. Got to get through those roundabouts, man. Don't dilly-dally in the roundabouts. No, we're not selling. We're not going to be selling the land, the equipment, the buildings. We are selling pigs if they're at full value, but the cows, the chickens, we're not selling them. But yeah, we'll keep selling the pigs. We just got, we are going to go to March. Because I want to see what the apple trees look like in March in the springtime. White-tailed deer really love alfalfa as well. Not just cows. So we are getting kind of close to the end of the voting. So if you have not voted yet for what map you want us to see to go to next, you got 4 choices. Although it looks like it's coming down to Riverview and the Memory. This is the corner I tend to tip over at. But hopefully not today. So like always, should be like $170,000 to $175,000 of wood beams per trailer. Let's go back, get some more. I don't think they load the auto-loading trailer with spaces in between for weight distribution on the trailer. I think it's just done by... I mean, it could be a little bit of that, but it's going to leave a space because if it leaves a little bit of space at the end of the trailer, maybe it's better to have space in the center. I mean, I don't know. I'm just guessing because I didn't, you know, I'm not the mod maker of the universal autoloader. Just guessing that way. I don't know if the sawmill is out of wood yet, but it's got to be pretty darn close. But yeah, this is going to get us to the 5.5 million mark. No! My trailer won't auto-load. Alright, so I got two options. Let me take the quick option. I say quick option. Let me go ahead and save the game. The trailer hasn't bugged out in quite a while. I'm trying to think if it's bugged out in this series. It did a couple times on Riverbend. So we'll just reload and it should be good to go. The trailer's like, no, you've been using me too much today. I've had enough. Maybe the trailer's sad. It was maybe loading up its last pile of wood beams. All right, let's zip on up here and hopefully... No, I got 35,000 liters of wood left. There we go, like a charm. What are you streaming tomorrow if you're not going to the new map till Monday? Not sure what I'll stream tomorrow, or I just might take Saturday and Sunday off altogether. I haven't been sleeping too well lately, so I'm kind of been exhausted. So yeah, I'm not too sure. I still got to record tomorrow's episode of Penye, which I haven't done yet. Last night I did get ATS recorded for Sunday. So I got to after the stream today, I got to record Penye for tomorrow. I got to record an episode for SnowRunner for Monday. And then also got to get ready for whatever map we go to for Monday. So I got quite a bit to do. Like I said, I was tired yesterday and I slept about an hour and a half last night. So I'm really feeling it today. Yeah, I guess we'll go sell this because I don't have enough room to put the rest of the pallets on anyways. Well, at least by reloading the map, this road, because ground deformation resets, this road's going to be in pretty good shape. Because now it's the first time I've gone over it since I've reloaded the map. But if I do stream tomorrow, right now I would kind of lean towards SnowRunner. I kind of want to get that airplane job going a little bit, since I ran into a problem trying to get to it last episode. So I'll see how I sleep tonight, if at all, and see how I'm doing in the morning. Slow around the corner. I don't know if any of you guessed a couple days ago when we decided when to leave this map, and I said, let's see if we can hit 3 million. I don't know if any of you had a private guess to yourself, but did anyone guess like 5.5 mil? And there's 5.5 mil in the bank. So basically, I think the big product I still got left to sell is going to be the cereal. The cereal should be in March. That's going to be like another $100,000, but I don't think, I mean, I could probably manage maybe get up to 600,000, 600,000, yeah. 6 million. All right, animals. Chickens do need food. Cows are still good. And the pigs need food. So that's going to be over here. Enter this vehicle here. I mean, like I said, I think I got... how much money we got in pig food? I got $300,000 in pig food. We got $100,000 in cereal. So yeah, I could. I think just for fun, because this is the last time I'm feeding the pigs. We'll probably sell it, and yeah, we will hit 6 mil. I'll sell the pig food. Like I said, I have no intentions on coming back to this save file. So we're just going to go ahead and sell everything. To an extent, sell everything. I don't need to sell. If I sold everything, I don't know how much money we would end up with. All right, into the BGA. And just think, if I decided to stay here another year, with that much money, I could probably buy like 3 really large fields and take that product off that and make more products for next winter. That'd be just so much money just sitting around. Alright, some barley. You talk about tipping over at high speeds. I did that with 44 tons of toilets and broke every one. Needless to say, I was fired from that job. No crap. You were fired from that job, huh? Accidents happen. Too busy reading chat, now I'm stuck on a tree. Slalom my way between the tree trunks here. If I sold everything, I probably have over 10 million. Well, Field 13 is $2 million alone. So I would say, yeah, 10 million would not be much of a stretch. Oh, potatoes. Let me go put potatoes in here for the BGA, because, yep, we got one more night to sleep through, and that's it. Kind of forgot I reloaded the game, so this is turned off again. Oh, if that's turned off, that means the forage wagon at the cow barn's probably turned off as well. Looks like it's full, so maybe it was feeding it to him. And that's all the potatoes that we had. Alright, I think that's good enough. Let's go ahead and, for the last time, we're going to sleep through the night. And, yeah, we'll sleep till 9. That way it's good and bright out. Hello to March. A little bit of rain never hurt anyone. And yep, right back up to 701 pigs. Doesn't matter how many pigs I sell. Next month we got a full pen again. Not many pigs to sell this morning. But we're selling them. Let's see here. Did it go through all the potatoes? No, it's getting through them. I grab everything out of the bakery. Whatever's left. Hello, RC Mark, and welcome. Hope you're having a good Friday. Is that everything out of the bakery? Still got tons of flour. Oh yeah, the cereal. Don't want to. Geez, I almost forgot about the cereal. Cereal. Alright, so see if we can get 6 million, which I think when I did some quick math, we should be able to. So the vote will be coming to an end here very soon. So if you have not voted yet on one of the 4 maps to go to next, may want to think about casting your vote. Actually, I may not even have to sell the pig food to get up to 6 mil. I think my greenhouses may run out of water or liquid fertilizer, because they pretty much have nothing in them now. We're going to go up to the sawmill, grab what's left of the wood beams, which is not going to be that much. And also we'll get a look at our apple trees to see what they look like in March. They're not fully grown. They've only hit the first growth stage since the last time we saw them in February. One last time to the sawmill. It doesn't look like the apple trees grew any more than what they were. It looks like they got no foliage on them as of yet. Actually, we got a decent amount of wood beams here. I need $120,000 worth. I feel like I'm going to be just shy of 120,000. It's going to be close. So basically, I was shooting for 3, and we ended up with about 6 million, that is. So we're getting ready to wrap up the voting. So like I said, if you have not voted yet, you got like a few more minutes, and that's about it. Once we get 6 billion in our bank account, that's when we'll end the vote. So whether it be right here when I sell these wood beams, or if I gotta sell something more, when we hit 6 million, the voting will end. Although the wood beams have helped us out greatly here, I'm not going to mind not seeing any for a little bit. Alright, so not quite there. I need $40,000. And I'm pretty sure I can do that just by selling sugar. Alright, Skender, see you later. Enjoy your Friday evening. And have a nice weekend as well. Alright, let's go ahead and grab some sugar. We'll just sell that. I'm pretty sure I got $40,000 worth of it sitting in here. I'd be kind of shocked if I don't. With the amount of sugar that we got, or sorry, not sugar, but sugar beets that we got in here, I should have $40,000 worth of sugar. Well, that's 97,000 liters of sugar. And I think sugar can go to the farmer's market. Do you ever get the feeling like it's going to leave me short by like $1,000 or something? Nope, that got us there. So, yep, we did get over 6 million in our bank account. So that there means the voting has come to an end. So there we have it. Riverview won the vote. We had 86 votes in total. Riverview won with 38%. The Memory, 31%. Comm Lands had 17%. And Palanki had 12% of the vote. So we'll be heading off to Riverview as our next map. So as for here, I don't think there's anything else I want to do here at all. We'll go ahead and have a good fly up here. And that's the way our farmyard looks. Nothing really has changed in the past couple of streams. When we knew we were ending here, didn't really build too much. Although we did build a couple of extra productions to help us out. And of course, the main focus on this farm, which may not seem like it because we didn't really visit the pigs themselves. We just came over to sell them. But yeah, this used to be a potato field when we purchased it. And extended the field way out to here. And if you're wondering how many pigs a pen this size can hold, well, it's 701. And yeah, we did add a little bit of a pond in the middle. So, yeah, that was raising pigs on a pig farm on Frechdachs. And yeah, the pigs raising wasn't that difficult. I mean, yes, we have decent-sized fields here, but basically I just had one field of each. One field of potatoes, one field of corn, canola, and wheat. And we just kept putting that through the pig food mixer. And I even still got, even though I sold all the their food and didn't really process it this year, how much pig food do I still have in storage here? Pig food. I still got almost 200,000 liters of pig food sitting in storage. So, yeah, about 700 pigs every month and a half on a feed trough that holds about 85,000 liters. So 85,000 liters can go about a month and a half on 700 pigs, so not too bad. Oh yeah, so the map I would have picked, I would have picked the memory map. That would have been my top choice. My top choice was the memory map. I did like that. I think it was because of the orchards. And the map did look nice and fresh and clean to me. Comm Lands would have been my second pick, but I don't think that would surprise many people. Then I would have picked Riverview and then Palanki. So, but yeah, we will be going to Riverview. But yeah, let's go ahead. We're going to zip out of here out of Frechdachs. Take a good look around because we're not coming back. You won't hear our public address announcer at the ice cream manufacturer for a long time. I don't know. I might be surprised. We might have it in Riverview, but I don't think so. Because I would like to, I don't like to try to bring production buildings over from one series to another. I like to at least skip a series before I use it again. But of course, like dairy productions and stuff like that, maybe a different type of building. But other than that, but yeah, let's go ahead and I will save the game though. But yeah, I don't plan on coming back to the save file whatsoever. If I do come back to the map, I would want to play on the updated version. I have no idea what the updated version even looks like. It's supposed to have more buildings on it, and it's supposed to have some fixes on it as well. But for those who did not see it, we're going to go to Riverview. And like I said, later on tonight, probably after I record tomorrow's episode of Penye, I will be coming on this map to get a better look, figure out where I want to start. And yeah, we'll kind of go over things. Like I said, Monday we'll be starting on Riverview. All right, so here we are on Riverview. Let me go ahead and just put on the flight mode again. So yeah, there's a nice little tiny island here. There's a sell point on here. But looking at probably get to the sell point, I don't think you want to be coming here with a lorry and a trailer. That might be a little rough getting in there. Let's see. This is like the northwestern part of the map. Actually, let me get the mini map up here. Yeah, this is the northwestern part of the map. So you can see a lot of terrain to maneuver around. Not really a flat map, of course. So when you're in some fields, it's going to feel like you're on your own. And you're separated from the rest of the world. Interesting little... I'm not sure what this is supposed to be up here, but maybe just like a viewing center. Got like a little bit of a village down through here. And like I said, there are some pretty decent sized fields on this map, about 4 or 5 hectares big. I mean, nothing like on Frechdachs where we just had a 30 hectare size field. So yeah, I'm not quite sure where I'm going to be starting. I'm not sure if I'll be on the starting farm or we may just buy a piece of land and just start building from there. Don't know how much money I want to start with yet. And what my particular plan will be from the beginning. But definitely want to give it some time. That's why I'm not streaming Farm Sim tomorrow. Because I want to put some thought into exactly how I want to start here. Because I didn't know what map you guys were going to choose. But you guys chose Riverview. I'm probably going to say Riverbend a couple times. But yeah, we'll be starting here on Riverview on Monday. And yeah, basically though, we will be starting with nothing owned. And we'll buy our land and our starting equipment from the get-go. I'm not going to start this. Well, actually, I may buy my starting land. So that way I can at least put the doghouse down and rename the dog Sam, and we're good to go. Is this map in the UK? Yes, it is. I mean, it says it's a European map, but since the traffic is driving on the left-hand side, I'm going to say it's a UK map. This is like one of the first modded maps that came out in FS25. It is on the mod hub. Should be available for all platforms. I forgot. Does this one have collectibles on it? Yeah, this one does have collectibles. It says 25. I don't know what kind of collectibles are on it. But, yeah, I'll have the starting property bought. So let's just say if I start with 2 million, I'll buy the property. So whatever the property costs from the 2 million, so we could be starting with like 1,625,000, an odd number. But I'll explain that when we get to a Monday. So yeah, we'll be starting on Riverbend on Monday because the vote was cast and this is what won. The memory, like I said, I would like to play in that map, and maybe I'll put it in the poll next time, or I may do it after Penier on the recorded series. Who knows? But yeah, probably be on this map like a month and a half, like we were on Frechdachs, or you never know. We could be here longer, shorter. All depends. And like I said, I don't know exactly what I want to do here yet. We will find out. Don't forget to drive on the left. I was actually pretty good on Western Australia, remembering to drive on the left. I think a couple times I was on the right-hand side. No, the red cars should watch out for me. But anyways, yeah, appreciate everyone that joined me throughout the entire Frechdachs series. And yeah, it was kind of fun doing the pigs. But yeah, it was time to move on. As you saw, we had 6 million in the bank account. All I could do was buy more fields and buy more equipment and just do a lot more farming, which is fine. But that just means I'm going to just make more money the following winter, where I could, go from like 6 million to 10 million. And yeah, it was going to get out of hand. So that's when you know it's even time to move. Making $6 million on hard economy in a few months, that's doing pretty good. Yeah, but you can see here, there's a lot of big fields, so I probably need to start somewhere where there's like some smaller fields. So I could buy, just for example, I could just buy a field like this and have to put our starting farm in the field and lose some of the crop a little bit. Or even somewhere up here. But I kind of want to be somewhat near the store, but I don't want to be on the edge of the map, because when you want to go to a sell point if I'm at the north and have to go to the south, I have to drive across. But I got to remember now, this is not a 4 times map. This is a base game map. So it's not going to take me too long to get through. And yeah, the one thing about this map, I mean, as for UK map, I will say this. The main roads, driving on the main roads, they're not that narrow as some of the UK maps can be like. I mean, they are kind of narrow, but they're not that bad. I've seen maps that are worse. So maybe there are going to be tough spots here, but we'll find out as we go along. But the vote was cast, and yep, Riverview. I'm going to say Riverbend a couple times, so I apologize. But yeah, as for tomorrow, I may or may not be streaming. It won't be on Riverview, so don't worry if you're thinking, well, I don't want to stick around and find out you're not streaming, whatever. We won't be starting on Riverview until Monday. Same starting time as always. So tomorrow is stream or no stream. Might be SnowRunner if I do stream. I do got some emails to go through. I got some keys from some games I have not looked at yet. So it could be like a surprise game I haven't played yet or an up-and-coming game. So yeah, something along those lines. So I will try to post. Like, if I'm going live, I'll post that I'm going live like an hour before the stream. So, yeah, it could be same starting time or an hour after that. But if it's not around those times, then probably won't be streaming at all. So, yeah, once again, appreciate everyone joining me on Frechdachs. So if you did like the series and you're still here, if you want to help me out, give me a thumbs up would be greatly appreciated. You can hit the thumbs down button, too, if you want to. Leave me a comment as to why. Like, oh, I didn't want you to leave Frechdachs yet or whatever. But whatever. You can hit the thumbs down button too. And if you're new here, you might want to think about that subscribe and notification bell so you don't miss out on more content like this. And like I said, we'll be here on Riverview starting on Monday for the first stream. And yeah, I got some thinking to do of what I want to do here. So thanks for everyone who voted. Very much appreciated. And yeah, if I don't see you tomorrow, I hope everyone has a nice weekend. And I hope I'll see you on Monday. But until then, have a good one.